Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to, of course, The Sports Lovers. I am your host on the channel, Grant Sullivan. In today's video, we are going to be playing, of course, our 2 Road to Glory games per episode because we do not get any playing time. We're going to do practice and then pretty much sim throughout the week. That's kind of how it's working right now at Texas Tech University, where we thought we'd be the starter, but hey, it is what it is. However, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Tomorrow will be our Vanderbilt Dynasty video, and then Friday we will preview the Big 12 in college football as well. Monday we will start our college football preview, and then the next week actually is interview week. So hit that sub button, leave a comment down below, as there's a lot going on in the world of football right now. Fall camp just started today. We have a preseason game tomorrow being played. Gonna be a fun day in the world of college football and NFL football for sure. And without further ado, let us go ahead and play this Road to Glory matchups for this week. All right, here we are, of course, at the home page here for our Road to Glory matchup. This week, we're taking on Colorado here. Obviously, we're not going to be able to play because we're quarterback number 3 on the depth chart, but it's going to be a fun matchup. Texas Tech going into Colorado. My friend actually went to this game in Colorado, which was absolutely wild this past season. But without further ado, let us hop into it. We have a little bit of skill points, but we are not going to use those right now. We are going to do our practice. We're going to do our passing skeleton, see how many points we can get and stuff of that nature, and then be on our way to simulating this next college football game. But like I said in the intro, if you guys did not hear, we will be having another interview week this year. This is year number 3 of us doing interview week before the college football season. It's kind of our little high school college football season preview, I guess you would say, in the state of Alabama. This year we'll be interviewing a few South Alabama commits. We'll get a Duke commit on there as well. It's going to be a fun time here this week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be just a overall good week. We will have our predictions that week as well. We stay in the pocket and, of course, drop that football there. But we will have a fun time this week. It should be a good one, as we almost caught that one. But interview week is coming up here shortly. I already got one of those interviews done with 3-star South Alabama commit Noah Moss. That'll be Monday's interview. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, throughout the week, we'll be interviewing more South Alabama commits around the state and stuff of that nature. So stay tuned if you guys are into college football fans, all of that stuff. Like I said in the intro as well, we have an NFL game being played this weekend, or actually this week rather, tomorrow, the Hall of Fame game between my Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. I cannot wait to watch this game tonight. It's going to be a fun, or tomorrow night, excuse me, it's going to be a fun matchup. Trey Lance is starting the game for the Chargers, not, of course, the Clippers, but not, of course, Justin Herbert. But Trey Lance is going to be starting for the Los Angeles Chargers, as we end up with 4,000 on that one. That was a bad round there, bad practice round. But again, Chargers-Lions tomorrow, preseason, of course, game number 1 here. A lot of football fans looking forward to it, as it basically marks the start of football season. We're going to go to our weekly agenda. We are going to upgrade basically all of our academics, and that is what we did indeed. And now we are going to be playing our season game, where we will most likely not be getting any playing time here on the Texas Tech Red Raiders squad. But that just means that we can yap pretty much about college football. Also, my NFL fantasy draft is happening this weekend. It is happening on Sunday. We have a challenge for the number 1 pick. See who can make the most field goals in a row, basically. So we're already off to a 7-0 start. But we will, of course, break down my team the following week. So stay tuned next week for you guys to see who I pick in NFL fantasy, as we do get the win in that one there in Big 12 play. 21-10 as the Texas Tech Red Raiders remain hot here on the season. We're going to return to our hub, advance the week, and, of course, play another season game and do another practice for the Red Raiders. We may transfer after this season because, again, we're not getting any playing time. I'd like these videos to be a little bit longer for you guys and actually be able to play some of these games. So we may focus on that we got B plus on our exams and we have midterms on week 8. So our GPA did receive a slight increase from the previous week. We do have an invite though to a homecoming block party if we want to go. Most of the team is going. I'm gonna not go this time because I want to make a great impression on the coach. We do have our fan favorite activated for not going to that game, as we are now hosting Houston, who is 3-0 in a Big 12 conference play. But we're going to do our training like usual. Probably not going to be able to play this game as usual, and just be on with our day for you guys. So, again, not too worried if you guys watch this video or not, but if you do and have stayed to the end, that would be much appreciative as well, and maybe even pump out some more content for you guys and stuff like that. But also, this weekend is the National in Illinois. I will not be going to the National, but I wanted to throw that out there for all of you card fans out there, sports card fans. I'm a sports card fan, but I'm not that big of a sports card fan yet. Kind of just now getting into the hobby. I have some pretty expensive cards from my dad. He's got some old baseball players. We got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card that we are looking to get graded and sold. And we have a Michael Jordan baseball card that is worth about, I don't know, $1,000 or $2 or so. So, again, just now starting to get in the hobby of collecting my PC. I'm building up a lot of PC with base cards from players from my former teams or former players from my teams and stuff like that. So, been getting into the hobby quite recently, and it's been fun. I recently just pulled a gold refractor, actually, out of a blaster box from my local card shop. I pulled a Houston quarterback, actually, gold refractor, numbered to 50. That thing is worth about, I don't know, or what the frick are we doing right there, EA? What, like, does this game just not want me to succeed at all? But, again, pulled a gold refractor. That thing's going for like $2,000 or something like that, which is absolutely crazy. At the sports card market has been going that high recently. And I'm very excited to get that one graded. I also pulled a Cam Ward card that's going to go for about $500 or so. So, again, going to be definitely trying to get more into cards and stuff like that. I know a lot of people aren't having the best of luck when it comes to pulling stuff out of boxes and stuff like that. But there we go. We did actually progress downwards this week because EA did not want us to apparently catch the ball. Can't blame that on anybody but our receivers, as you guys clearly saw in practice. We're going to upgrade our GPA. Obviously, we need to upgrade our GPA for sure. Hopefully, we can get up to the degrees next week. But looking like we're just going to play our season game and get out of here for the most part, because I know y'all got things to do. I know I got things to do. And, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to be. Again, tomorrow, NFL preseason game, I guess you would say. It's going to be an okay game. We got Trey Harris playing. Amarian Hampton, is playing as well. Hopefully, Keandre Lambert-Smith out of Auburn does get to play a little bit. I know he's been killing it in practice as of recently, as we are just going to cruise through this game as well. Houston taking the lead 10-14 now, as they might hand us our first loss of the year if we can't get it together right here. But 16-14, and we do get the win over Houston. That'll do it for this week. The Texas Tech Red Raiders are number 4 in the country, 5-0, 2-0 in conference play. See you all next week. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Again, not getting a lot of playing time here at Texas Tech when we thought we would be. That's the reason we all committed to there. But it is what it is. That's how college football works. Next year, we may transfer. Not too sure yet, so stay tuned for that. Hit that sub button. Leave a comment down below. That will automatically keep you updated with all of the latest videos. Again, like I've been saying, tomorrow we will play our Vanderbilt Dynasty, and then Friday we will preview the Big 12 Conference in college football. So kind of fitting that we're doing Texas Tech and Big 12. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.